Ice Island. Alright. So the question is, what is the staticky thing? Like, I don't recall this one at all. But this is the new one, no, not. It does seem good with instinct, which is very nice. Because that's something we've been lacking. Not really gonna think much about it, so. Oh, this is a higher tier. It's got equipped with overload, which the higher tier ones get. So yeah. As far as we can tell, Saki is safe to be working on it now. I mean, we don't have material guidelines, so it could be something hidden. And each time you do work, basically, the number becomes harder to work on it. I think once this meter goes to full, that goes down again though. But currently, we're just working on making it so that we can get the info we need. So we don't really care too much about efficiency, because I'm going to restart here in a moment anyways. Alright, so level 1s and 2s can only do inside. Inside is overall best as well. Yeah, restart. Now this time, we're gonna actually care a bit. Like the snow queen. Do we? Yes, we do have everything knowledge based unlocked on her. But we still need gear. Are now requirements, but various things have different results depending on them. Insight preference. Remember, she got cold easily. Her very coffee must have been freezing and cold. You thought about it. Seeing our dreams are able to come true trapped inside ice. They've got a headache in the snow policy and... What's the snow queen? The snow queen was cold and beautiful. You're an ice mountain. modify his gear. So I literally just need gear from these two. As for stats, because I mainly want to try and level instinct. Yeah, the 40 to 3 and I would work with silent. So, you can do some silent girl. Bad work is bad. That's not really surprising. We can speed it up a bit. We should probably group up the inactives. Just makes managing a little bit easier. If you don't do work fast, then it goes down. If you spell down, the bird is in sight, but also attachment is fine. You can send an attachment. And yeah, as I thought, the meter does, like the meter resets, so there's no more meltdown. So that's good. Alright. We'll just send to Emma. Send Brown back in for some more health leveling. Need to suppress directly, which I'm guessing means in this menu here. I'm not 100% certain on that. It's not really that big of a deal though. Everyone's gonna need grouped together because it's gonna be orange dawn, which will be to work food. It's called Dimensional Refraction Variant. It is walk loss, does 47 white damage, and max of 22 boxes. Yeah, that's one of the things. The higher classes have the meltdown overload, and they provide much more possible boxes as well. So, you know, it's a bit of a trade-off. Lucia, and Secret Day, sure. that sounds fine. Once he gets closer, I'm gonna slow down the speed. Alright, where do I need to go? This one's the most important at the moment. Yes, Keisha is gonna need to go back further. Of course, a bunch of quirks are in the process. Because she has magic bullet. She's having a bit of trouble targeting it. I'm cool, but others came here. So I think this is gonna be all of them. I'm gonna open the door a bit so she can target better. Right. Perfect route has been dealt with. But yeah, that's the reason why we don't let Magical Girl really, because while she has decent EGL gear, she also cares about clerk death, which does not go well with Magic Bullet. Because Magic Bullet pierces anything in the room. Oh yeah, back to work. We can speed up again. There's a counter of two. There's the white, immune to red, and dark, black, and palest lemon. It has a gift, which is a helmet, and there's 6 enemy points. Got no gear. You must actually open the work types. Even though I know personally that insight is best for a current setup at least. We're just gonna have a meltdown, that's nothing to worry about. Like, a meltdown just means timers are gonna go off. Alright, the book, ignore. And here you can have attachment, fairy dream was attachment as well, but there's a requirement of you must be temperance. So Asuka's the only one that can do it. She needs to heal a bit. Wait, we have to wait in this game. Oh, that's fine. The raid is not about fit. She got the helmet. So now she has a helmet and a hat. She also has magic bomb now. Maybe you have to do it on the before days came to lock, because she's level 5. So she definitely should be able to walk things. Alright, so we have a melee weapon, a short range, That doesn't want to damage though. It'll be weak to light and pale if in the gear. And yeah. That's what I rid of it. Oh, apparently that makes it not able to be done today. It doesn't actually do anything gameplay-wise, by the way. It's just a lore thing. But, yeah. Yeah, that's just the final observation stuffs from a lore mod. Those are 50 each. Yeah, that's a lot. I should have stuff else completed. So it might be best to go ahead and end the day after this work. Brown's level 4 now. And yeah, both those missions are completed. Alright, this is gonna be an item. That's the song. The tree simply reaped when it's sown. Now everything will be just fine. And there was ominous. That's a music box or something. I think we'll go with the tree. The snow is slowly melting. Maybe it's because spring is coming, or maybe the palace is being destroyed. Final observation of a snow queen achieved. How was your day? During mine, I have to notice that a certain employee filled their water barrel with beer brand beer and had proceeded to drink it during the workday. Sometimes I wonder what it would feel like to be intoxicated. One time I was so affected with a virus that prevailed throughout the net at the time. It caused me to perceive everything 10 times slowly. They say intoxication is similar to that. Everyone laughed at the way I moved sluggishly. Excuse me, manager? Your facial expression is hard to read today. If you need to say one thing to me, please do so. Sometimes humans excessively detest the existence of improbable beings. When I said it was different from the others, I detected disbelief in your facial expressions. Perhaps I am beginning to like you. Sharing emotions with someone is a precious experience. Yet now you are asking if I plot against you? I have never had any plans, nor do I have any will to harm you. Manager? The suck's not feeling too hard today. He got a cold and was worried I might catch it from him. So he told me to go into his place. So, Malkov, friendship should not be an excuse to lie to manager. Nizek is high as a kite on Ekafelen. He's completely out of it. You're such a rat. What if Nexus gets punished? That does not concern me in the slightest, and neither should you, okay? Please don't punish Nuzak, manager. Nuzak is neglecting his responsibilities yet again, and so are you. Shouldn't you be participating in your team's internal meeting right now? Oh, you're right. Thanks, Yason. I hope you don't mind if I say this, but you should do something about Nuzak before Israel finds him. He has been drunk for quite some time now. You managed to find Nuzak. Yo, what's up, manager? You look really super today. So you, succeeded with something, huh? Right? What, man? Man, why is the ground shaking like that? Is it another breach? I can guess what you're thinking. That's just a pathetic junkie. He's not at all like Miss Hardworking Malkov or Mr. Shirty Sod. I know I've earned your mind. I give out a lot from the others effort. But just think about it for a sec. This place is hell. Is it wrong to try and escape from reality for even just a moment? Look, I think we should be celebrating the fact that we've survived another day. I don't give a damn about the future of the company or whatever like that. There's no tomorrow here. No hope. What have I done wrong? Am I being punished for my sins? Did I do something horrible enough in the past to deserve this never-ending nightmare? If that's the case, I repent. So tell whoever did this all to forgive me. Forget it. I just want to see this place crumble to pieces. No doubt it'll be an exhibition. And yeah, the boxes that you select from the three choices, those are the anomalies. Basically, you're choosing which anomaly gets added to the facility. Let's go with increased SP regeneration. So, information team is complete. Like all the missions that Yasonic's gonna give us are done. The next thing for the information team is the core suppression, which is a pretty decent sized challenge event. Of course, there's all of the, requirements. Basically, to do the core suppression for information team, you have to do the control team, the safety team, and then the other team, which will be over here. That's the requirement for the information team suppression. Of course, we can't complete Malkuth until we reach day 20. It's only day 14. Because on day 20, that's when the first dusk comes. Because obviously I'm doing things of weakness types. So I'm not sure if we want to have like people doing light damage in it or not. don't think anyone's actually even justice enough. Asuka has justice here, actually. So Asuka can get up. Which I might do because it is HE, which is higher tier than TAF. So that deals with the percentage gap rather than the single digit gap. Like, these are like, I don't know how to exactly explain it. Basically, these numbers compared to the same tier, but HE does more damage to TAF, while TAF does less damage to HE, if that makes sense. So, yeah, basically, you wanna have higher tiers for better protection and damage, but the numbers for the stats here still do matter. Yeah, sure. That'll do for now. Yeah, it's good enough. Might not necessarily the best, but for now it'll work. So now we have this thing. Which I'm just gonna make you to use. It is a number based. She might die, she might lose stats. Who knows? It's called Giant Chase Up. And we will determine whether it's a free use in user moderation or not. You can die from it. Oh, actually not done yet. Okay, the max is 13. Alright. The sap of a nameless genetic tree that roots itself in the edge of the world. Subjects who consume giant chase up instantly recover physically from the mind of a particular heal all the time. They're having a bit of a panic attack. According to the exploration team, there were a large number of life forms around it with a scorched green tint. This was because the sap makes them satiated and contained potent hallucinations. Certain subjects who consumed giant tree sap were found to suffer a side effect. Those who endured the side effect exploded and died within 20 to 30 seconds after consuming giant tree sap. The entire section, my wounds suffered white damage. Which explains why people went mass panic, because they took sanity damage. Because it's only a sometimes effect, but that means it's risky. However, some of our employees who drank the sap melted, leaving exploding in the maze. Experiments confirmed that there is a positive relationship between the frequency of the consumption of giant tree sap and the probability of exploding. So, drink lots, fast, boom. But, without that, there's still a chance. So it's a risky one. Other various experiments confirmed that the probability of melting rapidly increases as more sap is consumed. Many wondered how such a large tree could prosper on the way out in the barren outskirts. The life form whose consumed its sap became its nutrients sooner or later. The tree simply reaped what it sowed. But now we know about giant tree sap. So we can heal you, but it's very risky to do. First things first, send everyone down there. You can't see anything. But just because you can't see it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. One in the cup you're holding starts to move. Strain your nurse. You pay a great amount of attention to the cup and its surroundings. Invisibility is getting distorted, and the lights are reflecting wildly, making the containment chamber a little darker. The water in the cup is fluctuating and overflowing. Squint your eyes. You squint your eyes and focus on the cup. A cup that fluctuates and spills out water rises to be fixed in the air. It stretches like something is pulling it, and then it breaks. The wreckage on the cup is still floating in the air. And that is the truth, because it got you aboard it. Nice. These for your level 5 prudence are not necessary yet. I think max is 100 it's looking like. I'm not 100% certain. I mean, it might go higher. But she's at 100 and I'm pretty sure I did insight work at, or fortitude rather. After which is instinct. Yeah, pretty sure I did that after an event. Anyways, let's get some work done. So no data paintings is required today. Usually we make it a goal anyways. but it's an actual requirement. Apparently she ended up getting a bad work. Not like that matters today. I'm going to ignore that because that's an ignore one. And girls causes bad things. So yeah, we can't send Inquiry there because he does technically need some insights off. So yeah. Because, you know, he does match the requirements. And we got purple done, which is the dawn of out. Oh, he did go crazy though. Which means his sanity ran out while working, basically. Alright. So then there would be some sanity in him. And just like that, he's sane again. The bird is doing its song thing. I think the portrait was... yeah, the portrait. It's requirements, so... not one. Prudence is... the space to the... yeah. He should be fine to trim on the portrait. I did kind of overlook the dawn time. That won't be a problem. Just means a bit of extra precautions are needed. And of course you had to go that way. Well, apparently I ended up dying. Which is fine. The bird has escaped again. She needs a bit of recovery. dogs are freaking out because there's a tiny bird. Look, tiny bird. Everyone panic. Like, yeah, it's basically harmless if you just leave it alone. Could use your attachment being higher. Alright. If the fish just as few workers and just as working, which Jessica can do. Tissue. And this is an ignore. Although I do think don't get panic so that mission won't be completed, but that's also not really a problem. The bird is on the loose. Right, offense. We will stop if our noon comes though. Just because we don't need to go further really. Hi, Frosted Fire. for this. We can get one of the weapons. I think for final work, I'll send Saki into the poison. Give her an attachment work. We do still need some boxes for that. And we completed that. So we're just missing some boxes for a couple weapons. One day you'll understand the meaning of a desperation on the faces when the roulette spins. Gambling? You see a song in front of you. It's approaching, becoming more colorful by the second. The color of the human heart is pink, and by wearing the same color, we can blend it with people's minds. I'll go with this one. Don't know if that's a good choice or not, but yeah. Also, since it was circular, it means it's a donation recommended anomaly or whatever you want to call it. Like, basically the people who back the games could make suggestions for anomalies, and then you added them. That's what the circle ones are. A phenomenon in which waves pass through a medium in the direction of said waves is deflected is called refraction. In the medium of dimensionality, we become waves. Final observation of dimensional refraction variant achieved. Did you hear the news, manager? They say a rodent found its way into the appliance room, one of our facility's restricted areas. This could become a serious issue. Removing the rodent itself should not be much of a problem. However, its faces and the cables they have gnawed on may damage the system. This is one of the reasons why we emphasize security so much. You would do best to remember that. I will personally deal with the rodent this time. But if you happen to find any rodents, manager, please notify me immediately. But we don't have to deal with the new anomaly yet, because we chose to finish the green department before we move into the orange one and all, so yeah. We don't have to deal with it quite yet. I believe that does mean we'll have two when we do start the next one, which is fine. Yeah, Saki will work on dimensional refraction variant, and then after both are completed, we'll do void dream. Just because she's the best one to send, due to her sanity being the highest. Yeah, leveling up her attachment will basically make her better at work overall, so it'll be good. More boxes and we can get this last one. I kind of forgot that employee was not high enough level to interact with the void chain. Bit unfortunate, but not that big of a deal. Just save the day. Yeah, we have to have at least 2 temperance. Because she only had 1. Only ones that can do it is Asuka, Emma, Loud, and Zenki. Those are the only 4 employees that are compatible. Because otherwise they fall into eternal sleep. Do some work with Torchima related stuff at some point too. That'll be an eventually thing. Like I'm not in a super rush to do it. Alright, 49 more boxes, and we can get the final weapon. So far we have no panics, so that's good. Because, that's our mission. And I think we're at this deciding point. Yeah. Because one more work means Red Dawn will be here, which means we'll have to deal with the little clown shits. Which won't be a big deal, of course. It just means we don't want people randomly wandering the halls. Because we want her to be somewhere where we can deploy her. that clerk's finding one of them, so I mean, there's like, yeah, it's like the clerks do technically attack, but you know, it's been invade, you know, or breach as well. But yeah, they'll attack them, but they usually can't handle anything on their own. Plus, whoever carries them up with Magic Bullet being their best offense, it just makes them die if they get involved because of the penetration effect. But for us, it doesn't really matter. Because none of our anomalies get upset if clerks die. We are probably gonna have a noon event to follow. Which of course is not the end of the world. It just means it has to be planned around. Nice. So we got all current available EGO gear unlocked, which we can assign, you know, at the beginning of the next day. And I'll just send him because he's already up there. I'm gonna move higher up here to be safer. Of course, nothing in the corner. Oh, it's the saw thingies. And that saw does some big damage. I believe it's chasing her. You do not want to be super confined with these things, of course. For obvious reasons. Okay, he's going that way, so that's fine. Here. You let him get close to you, and you let that buzzsaw depart. And that's a pretty decent amount of damage. Of course, every time it goes down to its crouchy mode, or whatever you want to call it, that means it basically is not attacking. Because it's like recharging its move. Okay, idiots. They're like, oh yes, let's go the deadly way. Half of them went the right way, and the other half is like, let's go the deadly way. I believe this is the final one that needs taken out. Yeah, Saki has Magic Bullet, which is why she pierces everything in the room. But it's also an extremely good offensive set because it does crazy amounts of damage. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do a bit of a work spree. We have no more ideals today, so the only thing that we can have go bad is deaths, panics, which are very manageable, of course. You know, I just have to make sure the right people do the right work, and that won't occur. And yeah, the only other thing that can go bad is one of the items that we don't want to interact with goes red, and we lose a bit of energy, which is not a big deal. Because, it just means we have to do more work to solve it. So yeah, we're just gonna do a bit of XP grinding for a bit. And yeah, it's like you can't actually select work until the face thing that's counting the boxes goes away. We'll trigger this next meltdown, but we'll work on avoiding the next one. That is what I've decided. So yeah, just for you. Oh, so you can actually use that because that is repression work. Which means you can gain justice XP from it. So yeah, thinking of it, that is probably something I should give a bit of prioritizing. Because she is a captain, so obviously a captain is basically a made-up thing. No one is required to be your captain. I just choose to make the captain thing. Or just basically just the strongest person in that specific department, which is Saki. And that's like, of course, Green Department does have Saki, or Yukino, but I haven't really worked on her yet, because I have not had a need for a third captain. Saki having magic bullet, it does negate a lot of combat needs for the moment. I believe that's the final work we can queue. Obviously, we can go into an recycling. Well, actually, we might have to, depending on energy boxes. If we do, that's fine. But if we don't have to, I'll end the day. Yeah, just have to wait for the parrot to go back into its cell. Which it looks like it's on the way now. It is time to talk about the second truth. How much do you know about the company? I have met many a manager in my time. I have seen how the company exploited them. Did they tell you that you're special? Pulling the wool over your eyes? Filling your ears with lies? Saying that you're remarkable and resourceful? And that is why you were hired? Don't trust the company. It is a company that everyone desperately wants to work for. I suppose the same kind of desperation led you here. While harvesting energy is only half of the business in this place. Of course, every wing is more than they appear to be. However, this company runs much deeper than one might expect. There was a time when everyone worked hard for the same goal. But we lost integrity along the way, and things went downhill from there. What the company gives you is definitely not a gift. You're not hired because you're a remarkable person. That sucks done it again, Lady Angela. What has he done this time? He finally gave me the report of our joint operation just now. It was due yesterday. I can't even find him anywhere now. I'm sure he's just sleeping away somewhere drunk as a fish. But Upper Severage know where he is. Go ask them. I don't want to talk to them. Lady Angela, you must agree with me when I say that Essex is lacking in way too many ways to even be a decent Sephora. What is the point you're trying to make here, Sephora? I am suggesting that we should replace that duck. Sephora, the replacement process is not meant to be a tool you can haphazardly abuse to remove any Sephora you dislike. I'm not abusing it. If I were, I would have replaced a majority of our Sephora already. The Sephora can only be replaced when they have what we consider to be a serious flaw and can no longer perform their duties. That suck easily meets any condition of flaw that can be set. Then, he's not doing a single thing right. That suck is playing his role. Being drunk on Encavalin, becoming lethargic. It's all part of the play. Let me add one more thing, Deborah. If we were to replace that suck, do you really think the new Natsuck would become a diligent, hard-working Deborah, wholly unlike the previous one? Please refrain from talking about the replacement process in such a earnest manner. I know how you feel, but Natsuck is a different matter. Deborah, I have a pounding headache. Could you not shout? Everybody did Angela about the replacement process. Your days of irresponsibility will soon be over. You think I'd be scared of a threat like that? I hate to disappoint you, But that's exactly what I want. Tavrev, don't you get it? Let's see what you say when you're crushed into a pile of scrap. Manager, I don't really care whether you completed that last mission or not. I bet Miss Angela's having regrets as well. I feel the exact way about myself as little Tavrev does, you see? Why haven't I been smashed up yet? Miss Angela could get someone better than me to fill my position anytime she likes. If I was her, I'd have destroyed an AI like myself at the first chance I could get. Well, this is awkward. I'm not expecting to say something nice to me. Don't worry about it. 3 of us deployed per department. That is a bit problematic in a way. But it's better to do it now than later. For the same reason. Because we do have to do it at some point, of course. Another reason why is because this. Service days. The longer someone is in service, the bigger their bonus. We're just gonna do that, I think. Oh, but yeah, because trying to mess with Israel and they're not allowed is gonna be a pain. I do wonder what training team's bonus is. I know we have this pink heart person. It has a protect option, which is interesting. This is a big tier. Like this has to be one or a left. I think it's a left even. Because this was raw. I don't think its boxes were that small. That means this is probably our first left. The most dangerous kind. It does not look like instinct work was good. Like, yeah, this is probably a left though. It's gotta be at least 4. Holy crap, that really wrecked her sanity. So yeah, whatever this thing is, it's definitely dangerous. So yeah, it's definitely inside. Just to make things simpler, because it is super meltdown, I'm gonna go ahead and restart today. Just because some of this we have to go through other works and stuff. GZ1106 can be ordered to protect an employee. However, it should be noted that the grip lift counter lowered when the order was given. So lowers grip lift for protection. Increases defense of the employee it protects while healing everyone in the same area. However, if the level of employee being protected is lower than 3, they will go out of control while under protection. So you have to be high leveled while being protected. Repression work, lowers counter. Gripple count lowered every time 5 employees died. However, deaths caused by execution bullets were not recognized. I'm pretty sure that means clerks are included. So that is in danger zone. When bad gripple water suppressed. Cripple of race. Interesting. We do know someone who can. We know how to release at will. Yeah. We'll work with the butterfly guy. He'll come out to play. And we'll send him back in. So we have a bit of a counter. We're level 3 or lower encounters while escaping. They yell out of control and attack other employees. The same instance occurs when an employee's SP hits 0 due to its attack. So basically likes to take control of your people. Alright, serious mode. We don't know what class it is. It's definitely water left. We will find out eventually. And yeah, it is this screen. Because I do definitely want to lock a magic bullet. The others I'm not really certain on. But it's like her magic bullet pipe. Those help her combat abilities. You can speed up the day time. She's still recovering. Orange done. And they're just getting unlucky with those work. Saki is having a panic attack. And he's now trying to thankfully. We're gonna go ahead and use train today. Yeah. So yeah, this thing is very dangerous, to say the least. The bird has left containment. Meltdown. Further, I think there was a requirement. Prudence cannot be one. Iota and brown. There's like no one else can actually do it. And it's called Onion Pink. Apparently it's saying, yeah, I don't believe that in the least bit. Ah, yes, you know, Vazayan, it does 7 to 9 damage per work. Yeah. That's gotta be some kind of trickery in there. Like, I don't know exactly what qualifies as Zayn, but Zayn, quotation marks, versus actual Zayn. Yeah, they're nothing alike. But it does question why exactly the game made it say it's saying. Like, maybe that's affects the RNG of what type of anomaly you're gonna get. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna have clown invasion in a moment. The Forger has escaped and is trying to put people to sleep. You know, just wants to complicate things further. Alright, you can go back to work. third is on the list. I recall we were talking about entire department. Which, if that is the case, having everyone on the opposite side does help. Because it is equivalent of one too. It's actually level 3, but yeah. So anyone who's level 3 encounters anyone while it's escaping, they basically have to go okay, see under its control ability. Not good. The nice thing about reverse, like when you reverse it, but like there are buttons and it doesn't count against the timer in here. Saki has gone crazy. Just not ideal. Okay, now we have a situation. We need both Saki and have to have a working tandem here. Otherwise things are not gonna go well. Alright, I've saved one. Up to find Saki. Time to suppress the fucker. Stay out of the room. And because I don't know how to be exactly what's this. And it's already firing, damn. Don't you call music? I know it's not called out. But yeah, it's kinda weird that it's suddenly not running a trumpet. We definitely saw a problem. Great. Problem neutralized. See what I mean? Not the same. It gives a left here. 222 and 120. Like, damn. Those are high numbers. But it's also a left, so yeah. This is Asuka's gear. Because it's white tape. Okay, what are your requirements for work? Doesn't look like you actually have any. And is that work? First things first, fun observation. We will be willing to be dirty and dark to protect our good hearts. He reaches out a small hand. You shake his hand. There will be no more black. Only a clean white heart. Is that of a sign of your trust? That is not correct. Speed damage. So I'm not sure what I'm doing it with only 72. Which means he needs insight training. But I do eventually want to have her do work that way. Because she needs to get attacked. Or I think it's a helmet actually. Yeah. She needs to get the helmet. Because that'll give her a boost to her abilities. Kind of like Saki has the magic pipe thing. Yeah, for now Saki is gonna do it because she has the ability. The bird is on the loose. Alright, looks like all scheduled work is good. Because I don't really want to go into noon unnecessarily. And wait for the bird to stop doing its pecking now. Alright, work day complete. And yeah, we promoted. Alright. What do we have for anomalies? Its memory began with a warm hug. Many hands float in the bath. They are the hands of the people I once loved. Bearing the hope to return to dust, he shall go back to the grave with all the desires to live. Guess we'll go with this one. I do know that I haven't earned your trust yet. I also know how I should have represented myself as part of the system. Having distrusted me would mean distrusting the company itself, and by extension, to distrust its founder, who was responsible for creating me. I know that the one who calls himself B planted in you. I know how it has taken root in the soil of your mind and sprouted upon you. But I took a moment to be patient, because I wanted to believe that a relationship was based upon mutual trust, as unpleasant as the situation was. I have no choice but to endure this endless suffering. Perhaps you could have ignored what this bee said and concentrated on your job. Instead, you kept on listening to me, and you finally succeeded in seeming distrust in you. Perhaps it is my job to weed and uproot it, no? Oh, hi. You're not angry, are you? I'm Hot. I'm in charge of a training team. What we do is, accidents happen in the company. But Lady Angela said that about half of those accidents can be easily prevented if an employee showed more initiative. So the training team provides employees with a work manual and sufficient training. To try and reduce the number of accidents. We also help employees that are transferring to different departments and adapting to their new workplace. I'm not very skillful in many areas, but I'll try not to be a hindrance at least. In fact, I've been testing out a new employee program these days. I don't know if it'll work out, but, oh, you want to know more about the program? As you know, the company is quite demanding. Even though we run consistent checkups, many of our employees regularly lose their sanity. I know exactly what it's like. I mean, I don't directly interact with anomalies, but I know what it feels like to lose yourself. I'm not sure if employees will like my new program, or if it will prove to be helpful. I really hope. Even Hot here knock at the door. It's all thanks to you, Miss Hot. I feel so much better after talking to you as you suggested. I'm finally free from all those horrible thoughts that used to haunt me every morning. No. It was your courage to bare your heart to me that really solved the problem. I just showed you where to start. I mean it. I'd probably have hung myself by now if it wasn't for you. Anyway, Miss Odd, you really did save my life. I'm so fortunate to have you as my sufferer. You're a really, really good person. Thank you, Tiffany. I'm so glad to see you getting better. I heard you'll be transferring to a different team soon. I hope you do with it. Please make sure not to forget the conversations we had. Of course, miss, I won't. You see that, manager? My programs are really working. I want to be as helpful a person as I can be. Because the harder I try, the more lives I can save. Promote 2 agents to higher levels. Alright, now we want to manage our ETOs and such. As well as put people back where they belong. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and make everyone have at least prudence 2 as well. That way everyone has at least fortitude and prudence 2. I have plenty of points to spare. ETOs. Give them some extra prudence so they can up again. Oh nice, this actually has an AoE. It does slight damage to nearby targets. around or something, so it's good enough. So I have a teddy bear. Probably attachment. I'm just gonna stamp it up because actually I'm presenting the day, so it doesn't really matter. This one is definitely a lower class. Weird. There's definitely something going on. We have 2 lines. Cannot work multiple times in a row. Which makes sense. Why is that you would have died? Like the teddy bear has seen the same person. She's the same person who wants to become tired of asphyxiation. Which is kind of weird. Stem cell 642 was found in C0.06's arms with a broken neck. It is believed that visiting this containment unit several times in a row is what causes these unfortunate accidents. So really just don't do it multiple times in a row. An attachment is probably what we want. And it is time to retry today. Final observation. We will build a building that be dirty and dark to protect our good hearts. He reaches out a small hand. You don't shake his hand. Humans are always ugly. You are constantly jealous, angry, lazy, and incompetent. A clean mind is temporary because we're all human. Alright, so let's go into some picture. Now what's this? Although, no, that's only after 2. How are we getting any dresses? Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Yeah. I don't remember who was on the sound to be safe. I sent someone from a different department. Because I know for a fact that wasn't the last one. Yeah, just finished. Almost actually sent Saki in for less work, which is not an ideal situation. Alright. Here comes the perfect suit. She needs really space to be able to fire. Yeah, I figured all of them could handle it. And I was right. Speed up again. And she don't kind of went crazy. Actually, it's okay. Oh, they went crazy. There'll be some sense in that. she's still healing. And yeah, we're just waiting for work to finish. Happy teddy bear, it claims. That's my girl. And my dear toys. And to help you all put on the gas mask, we distributed to you before we enter. I'll hang his head over my bed. Only then can I imagine get up in the morning without having a nightmare. I think I'll go with this one. Humans are not just clean beings. Even if you can be clean, it's not right. There's nothing as dirty as a being who denies their true nature. Final observation of Uneaten Block achieved. A third and final truth. Well, it is something you must learn. I understand what the truth hurts. It's hard for me as well. It feels like building up a sandcastle for years, only to kick it over once it's done. Doing something like that is beyond agony. Didn't deny the efforts of the past. But I want to make things right, no matter the cost. The final truth is, peace line is cut off. Or static remains. Which is probably Angela's doing. And I'm probably gonna go for at least another hour. Alright, so I didn't get the... Oh, she has the helmet, nice. And she already has the skills required to wear the suit. So we're just waiting for the... Done. Yeah. Looks like we barely have enough of the equipment to have a someone in something. What was it? Girlfriend, which I think means there's dad's grandma. We want to walk the helmet. Here we have an operation on, but the helmet is essential. I didn't forget to make an actual captain type for the orange team, but we don't necessarily need one. Because not every department necessarily needs a hardcore captain. Like we got a hardcore white, a hardcore damage. Ah, it's the slime girl. I don't remember her stuff though. I do recall she's pretty dangerous from memory though. And she has tiny slivers. But she has a lot of energy. Insight seems to be working pretty good. It does block damage, which means both sanity and health take a hit. Insight is better than instinct. See, Asuka might be able to handle it. But yeah. Only possible ones that I really recommend is Asuka and Saki. I reckon everyone else has very high mortality rates. It is applying some kind of effect to her, it looks like. Because she has a heart above her. What that does, I don't know. Haha. It's me. Venus and cameras. And slime noise. Cashmere is better at higher levels. Yeah, once you get the 3, well, 5.4, that's better. So yeah, we're gonna need to read its work protocols. Because there's definitely something in there. You know, not like there was just a bunch of random mini slimes or anything. One pattern I will equip with counter voice. Easier if you want to give a lump of slime to the first employee who performed any work other than repression. You like to be repressed, do you? Lump healed. Okay, so yeah, that becomes so it heals your SP. It raises work success rate. However, further observation is needed to determine how the lump's effects change according to the state of a slime. If the person with the lump completes repression work, the counter lowers. Also, it likes to escape. I don't know, and I don't know if that's it or what exactly. But yeah, slime dangerous. I'm not so sure about the army. Like, yeah, this army black thing. I don't know how dangerous it is, but the slime is a very big threat. Alright, we don't actually know what the success rate for repression is, because I have not purchased that one, but yeah, doesn't look like it's good. Yeah, apparently you need repression to avoid lump. Although doing repression causes very much death. Okay, let's assign Saki here. We're going to try a few things unknowingly because we have not seen all the info. She might not be able to come in contact with others after working with slime. I'm not certain. Oh yeah, that's right. Attachment was technically better. It's like so fine now. But yeah, we don't know what causes the slimes yet. And this might be our first lift, possibly. We just don't know yet. Definitely looks like it's doing some kind of infection. See how they're slimy now? access to actually view everything now. Yeah. Alright, let's see what's going on. Employees are in the same area. Have low chance of being affected by the slime. Yeah, we kind of figured that one out. They become -2. Can be distinguished by slime on cheeks. I can actually do grab. Okay, so that makes sense for me. Employees in contact with the two also had a low chance of infection, so inspect their spreads. When enough time passes after infection, the skin is completely merged with the slime, and they turn into redacted. The equivalent count is dropped to 0 when the number of chews took up more than 50% of the department, while -1 is alive. So the person who causes and it has the lump, they're still alive. If the people who come into contact take up more than 50% of the department, it becomes 0. It becomes 0. The person with the lump dies. After a series of experiments, it has been found that the spread of the slime can be controlled through insight work. If the farm insight work indications 25 more P boxes as a result. The slime will not affect plants for 20 seconds. Okay, please be cautious. As if less than 24 P boxes are produced, every single -2 may transfer into redacted. Okay, so to limit the spread, you must do insight. Hit 24. Which means you can only do hard anomalies, not do insight. Basically, because you need 24 boxes. I assume Slime Girl is capable of that. So yeah, they all become these little ones. And then the melting love is the one who, you know, escapes. So yeah, she has to do insight work to limit the spread. For the problem is, when it sounds like the spread is not contained for long. Which causes its own problems in a way. I don't think the clerks... Oh... Yeah... Both these clerks can access this elevator. They can... You know, these 3 elevators are the problem. You cannot interact with clerks that control their movement. So that's where the problems introduce themselves. It's definitely tricky. The thing is, she doesn't have to go back up here to heal. So I felt like she could just stay over here to limit. And even then, they still have a chance of contacting anyways. And then double work has its own parts, and yeah, regression is, yeah. If I could just, limit these orange people from being in contact with her, that would be great. There's no way of slime and making transplants sign up others. And most if I'm gonna transfer in. Although not doing a second work might also help. Because I'm being on a piano box or something. Simply put, this is going to be a tricky one to work with. The real question is, can these things transfer? It doesn't seem like it. Although even that has a not 100% guarantee thinking about it. Because they can contact the here, but these can contact the there. It helps limit, but not prevent. Aryan Black has been released, causing secondary problems. That's insane. That is definitely tricky. And I'm not really sure what the solution is. Obviously, she's gonna end up lumped. The question is, what'll happen if I just let her sit? Like, for now, we're just gonna say Saki no work. I don't know if that's gonna help us, though. And in fact, did not. Saki ended up dying. So yeah, for now I think we're just gonna ignore it. Of course, Arazumato is prank gonna escape. It's like we still need a bunch of boxes for the gun. It does not escape. It's HE, very slow. Guaranteed target damage. Which, you know, is acceptable numbers. A bit of a low diaster range. I remember teddy bear. It falls sticks out here and there. The amount of dust piled up on it reveals how long the teddy bear has been abandoned. One of the buttons, which are its eyes, is hanging loose. remove the button. You pull the button off. As it falls to the ground, you feel an uncomfortable air around you. Remove button from your shirt. You take a button off your shirt and sew it onto the dirty face. The button doesn't match. You knot it tightly so it won't fall off again. That was correct. We're gonna have robots in a moment. Alright, time to annihilate them. I'm worried about the whole group of them can take everything out. And of course we did. You can turn the speed back up. I'm not certain about the slime yet. I can do one work at the very end of the day. Guaranteed safe. That is one way to get some work in. So I'm not entirely certain the best way to work on a full time. I think we're gonna go ahead and do it though. Oh, but the bird is out. That's not good. Okay, looks like it's going back. Or not. Of course, the bear is not going back. Alright. That'll do for now. Final chapter ends with the phrase, born again. It literally makes itself in the safest place on earth. This bracelet shall not forget those who hold green in their hearts. Blessed must only be worn by those in true need. That bird can see more now. When it could with just one eye. I didn't know you were good at sewing. I didn't even know you were so meticulous that you usually carry sewing tools. Looking at you now, I don't see any sewing tools. You didn't have a needle, right? Final observation of Happy Teddy Bear achieved. A long, long time ago, there once was a great AI, our sentinel company. The AI was so intelligent, but many people feared it. Those who knew the AI left the company, one by one. One day, one of the people who dreaded the AI broke into the company. They spread malicious rumors about the AI. The good AI waited, as that person was once a friend. However, that person crossed the line. As a sentinel, the AI could no longer ignore the person's action. So it made a very, very difficult choice. No one will see the person ever again. In the end, it didn't matter to the AI whether or not it was close to that person. So much has been lost already. Such a small thing should hardly matter to it now. It's a time-based one. So we're just gonna let that sit for a bit. It's the luminous bracelet. It is tough cause. A bracelet that goes on to serve to record lives. Many unexplainable things have been discovered in the outskirts. Stats regarding fortitude will greatly increase when luminous bracelet is worn. When it is worn, all wounds are healed without a trace of scarring. Luminous bracelet continually recovers the wearer's HP when it drops. So it can do great healing. I'm not sure if it does accumulate more in that room or not. Okay, not sure how paused the game is in other words. It did die. So it's not safe eternally. It's like their face is all swollen. However, the wearer's bracelet, even when one has not a scratch left on the body, is an active grade. The wearer will die if any attempt to return luminous bracelets made before they are fully healed. The Bracers will not forgive those who hold good in their hearts, but it must only be worn by those in true need. If the wearer's HP is not dropped after a certain period of time, he will die from excessive regeneration. So it is somewhat safe. The bird has escaped. Right. Incoming doubt. Army of Black is on the list. It can teleport. Like, yeah, that's not great. So far, it seems like it can teleport. So, actually, there's multiple of it. Not great. Yeah, it's level base. That's the goal. So I'm thinking give them some impression work. Trying to get 2 promotions in a day. So that's the thing, it has to be both in the same day. Otherwise they don't count. For whatever reason. Looks like we're gonna defer today. And for tomorrow we'll have dusk. So yeah. Oh, I'm slowly starting. Oh well. Well, I mean, Black has escaped. We got big dangers. Yeah. I got this first. I probably should wrap up though. Like, yeah. So, I'm gonna call this the wrap up point. Because I was gonna do it after that day and it, but it might take a bit of thinking and such to figure out exactly what we should do there. So anyways, time to see who's online, and find someone to meet. Yeah, and as for streaming, I'm going to probably do next stream tomorrow, depending exactly how things go. It might be around the same start time, or it might be a bit later, depending exactly how all things go with outside matters that I can't exactly control. Alright, so I'll see you all at my next stream.